The rock band DEVO were known for their groundbreaking music videos years before MTV launched on the airwaves. What does this have to do with Minnesota music history?
Tonight we'll...
Our story begins in Ohio with Chuck Statler, a filmmaker raised on avant-garde European films and Saturday morning kid cartoons.
Much trouble, clutch cargo.
While attending film school at Kent State, Chuck met Mark Mothersbaugh and Jerry Casale from DEVO.
And I knew what DEVO was about, and I did record DEVO's first public performance at the Creative Arts Festival around '71.
DEVO was not your typical 70s band. They were art rock mixed with scathing social satire. This resulted in musical stagnation. No record company would touch them.
The band was going to break up. They had played all the options and they were tired. One late night conversation in an all-night diner with Jerry, I said, before you do anything, I want to document this. And then we started plotting to make this film. And it was a film. It wasn't a music video. It was doing what the band did, but putting it in some conceptual context.
And now it can be told, every man, woman, and mutant on this planet shall know the truth about de-evolution.
Oh, Dad, we're all DEVO.
We are DEVO.
The band credits this film with reviving their career. Once people could see their unique visual presentation, the whole thing made sense, and DEVO was signed to a major label. Then Statler moved to Minneapolis and began to look for local bands to work with.
I talked to the suburbs, and they didn't seem to have much interest. And I think we talked to the Flaming O's too, and at that point they didn't have much interest. And then I talked to Chris. Suicide Commandos called me and said, hey, we've got this song, Burn It Down, and we just found out that the volunteer fire department's going to do their drill and burn this house down that we use as a rehearsal space.
Burn it down.
Burn it down.
Burn it down. Burn that building down before it hurts somebody.
And Chuck filmed Burn It Down while we played in front of our house as it burned down.
Suicide Commandos, my second quote-unquote music video.
Chuck shoots this video for us. We take it to Mercury Records, and we say we've got this short promotional piece. And Phonogram goes, what are we going to do with that? You know, what do you do with a little movie of your song?
Record labels eventually figured out what to do with these little movies, and Chuck got commissions from groups like Elvis Costello and the Attractions, The Cars, Nick Lowe, and the ska band Madness.
Early on, there were no contracts. It was a phone call and a plane ticket and you were gone. I would go out and they'd say, okay, run down the street, I'll shoot you. And that was what it was. They were rockumentaries as much as they were anything else. But in 1981, when MTV went online, then the floodgates opened.
Chuck continued making music videos for the next several decades and eventually launched a successful advertising career. In 2006, the Museum of Modern Art in New York held a retrospective of Statler's work, dubbing him the Godfather of the music video.
You know, it was flattering. I mean, I'll gladly accept it. I don't know how accurate it is.
Wait a minute. You ain't heard nothing yet.
I mean, once you make the combination with putting music on film, you can take it back to Al Jolson's jazz singer.
Goodbye.
The Lower Town Line. We are history.
The little choo-choo train that takes me away from you. You don't